Okay. The mic is strong and working. Go ahead and scan the QR code. We're going to get ready. We have a jam-packed team meeting today, and we're going to have a lot of fun. I'll get out of the way so I'm not in your scanning of the QR codes. Broker Dave has a haircut. Looks so good. Sorry about it. Sometimes it takes 3 weeks for me to notice a haircut, so I'm just glad that I did. Okay. Scan that QR code. And we are off to the races. Who is grateful? I love that. Tell me what you're grateful for.
For working out. Grateful
working
for
out?
a healthy body.
I love it. Who else is grateful while we're still signing in? Gratitude. I love it, George.
I'm grateful to be given this opportunity to start as a new agent.
Woo! Amazing. Who else is grateful? Wonder what this is going to be.
Hi, Liza.
Hi, Becky.
I'm grateful for you.
Oh, shucks.
Thank you for not firing me on my first appointment.
Hey, that's okay.
I appreciate you.
Y'all, Becky signed up for coaching. That is something that y'all can do as well. And if you miss your first appointment, I won't be mad. Second, we'll talk.
I need to thank Anna and Ruby and Kristen and Chris who all helped me out last weekend. Alex, happy.
Ooh.
I'd kind of just like to thank everyone because I'm still relatively new and always have 1,000 questions, and people are just extremely helpful. I called Mike Sunday morning and he, gave me a ton of help, even though it was, the middle of Sunday morning. So yeah, thanks to everyone for just being helpful all the time.
I know.
Hey, I want to thank both Mish because he is a co-agent with me on a duplex we have down in Orem. He's also helping me show some properties for a client of mine and doing a fantastic job. And then Jeff Jewett's not in here, but he is a co-agent with me out on a townhome we've got out in Harriman coming up and just killing it. So thank you both. Appreciate you.
Who else is grateful? I'm grateful for Lindsay's glasses. Those are cool. Those are awesome.
I am just grateful for the support, the love, the culture of KW. I've been here a while. I was talking to Liza this morning because I signed up for coaching, and that's exciting for me. The point is, we're all humans and we go through different phases of our life, but I'm just grateful for me being met where I am, no matter what, with so much enthusiasm for what I can do in any one phase or stage. And it's why I'm here, and it's why I'm excited to be here. So thank you.
I love that you're here. So as I walk this over to Anthony, I am grateful because I went to the ski joring thing that I was talking about last week with Tori over the weekend, and I got to dust off my boots and my hat and my belt buckle, and I had a yeehaw time. H-A-C-H. Ha.
I'm grateful that people have been thinking about me when there's leftover meals after trainings and stuff like that. Liza brought me some meals after that what to say class last week, and I was able to go spend some real quality time with a man named Ike and get to chop it up about growing. He went through some struggles earlier in life, and but as people we get to grow and calm down, and yeah, it was just really beautiful. So thank you, Liza. I'm grateful for you.
Of course. All right. Let's move it on. I mean, you can clap. Yeah, there we go. All right, and welcome to our new agents, our guests, and our visitors. Introduce yourself. No,
Hi,
no, no.
I'm
just-
Kelly. I'm not an agent yet. I'm just coming to check it out.
Yeah, welcome, welcome. And then y'all, I'm going to give the mic back to George. He already shared gratitude, but I want to make sure y'all get to know him as well.
Yeah, sure. My name is George. Lived in Utah for about 5 years. I'm from overseas. About to be an agent. Hopefully going to be licensed this week. So
Let's do
yeah,
it.
thanks, guys.
Anyone else want to say hi? All right, sounds good. We'll wave to the people that don't necessarily want to say hi down to the microphone.
Shout out to Val getting his first contract under contract.
Woo! I love it. All right, and with that, our cultural icon, I don't believe either of them are here, but we have Camila Gomez raising our culture and making us all better. All right, and with that, again, y'all, we have a jam-packed team meeting. We have the market talk coming up. 5.
Okay, coming up. Coming up. Okay, yet again, you guys, one of the things that I've been focused on helping you do is to add AI technology and equip you guys with the power of AI, which turns out is a pretty damn good analysis summarizer of market data. And the other thing that I'm doing for you every Monday morning, yes, even on a holiday at 5:30 a.m., is preparing for you guys market stats. And so with these two things, you have the power to out scripts, to create social media points, to have buyer opportunity talking points, seller opportunity talking points each and every week. I do this for you, not for me. And so I'm hoping that you at least take advantage of that and at the very least, plug these bad boys into your local economist. We will be building another local economist here in another, I don't know, month or two. So if you feel like you missed that boat, don't worry. We've got it on the schedule. We'll get you back in the boat for that. You can see, thanks to Claude.ai, all of these numbers that show up here, which are now, by the way, 40 weeks in a row of me doing this for you, with the exception of a couple of weeks where we had Melanie and Mark doing them for me. Thank you guys for doing that. You can see kind of our trend lines, right? So 40 weeks is a lot of trend. So you can start seeing our active listings trend. We started dropping down in our active listings. Any guess what month that was? Okay, all right. I mean, it sounds like a guess. If you use this market stat, though, and you do this every week, you won't have to guess on any of this. It will tell you exactly when these things started happening, which is really great. We do track all of the new listings data. We track the last 7 days of listings, solds, our backups and under contracts, and you can see the trends tend down this time of year, right? In the fourth quarter, our slowest point in the year, but they will soon begin trending back up. You can count on that. One of the benefits that we've had this year is the fact that interest rates have stayed close to 6% and have been consistent long enough where we're getting a lot more people off the sidelines getting ready to purchase. And by the way, we already know 75% of sellers are also what? So 75% of buyers are also what? I don't know if that math actually worked. I was just testing you guys, One of the things that I thought was interesting this week was the price reduction activity in Utah versus the national. We're sitting around 42% of all active listings on the Utah MLS have experienced at least one price reduction since their time being active. If we look at the national trend right now, it's 33%. I thought that was fairly interesting. And so what I wanted to do, and this is where I'll spend my time with you guys today, is I used this browser called Comet. Is anybody using a Comet browser right now? This is Perplexity's browser. So I had to go in and analyze the Utah MLS to provide me market stats, and it was doing this in the background while I was doing other things. It's a really powerful tool. I want to make sure that you guys get familiar with it, maybe even start to use it for your own business. But here's what it was able to do for me. I wanted to look at what our trends were for single family homes on the 4 major counties along the Wasatch Front, and I separated that with townhome and condo in each category for each county. So you can see some of the things that we'd look at here is this is Salt Lake County, by the way. The first county on here, I believe, is Salt Lake County, and you can see that our median sale price is up almost 1% year over year, right? Actually, it's 1.6% up year over year. This is December versus December of last year. So we're up 1.6% for single family homes in Salt Lake County. For condos, it's not going to be the same thing. Townhomes and condos, we've seen a massive increase in inventory. We've seen a big increase in days on market. Actually, let me just pull the year to date on the days on market. Almost 30% increase. We're down nearly 7% in closed transactions for townhomes and condominiums. And the end result of that is we had no change in pricing. The median sale price, which is where all of the, anytime you're learning like the prices go up or down in any market, they're usually talking about median, not average. I show you average in here, but major players report in median. So Utah County, we can see year to date, median sale price is up 1.5%. For townhomes and condos, our median price is up. No, it's down 0.5% year over year. Okay, and then Davis County, I put all this in here for you guys. So if you're working a specific market, you have talking points now for these markets. You can also do this by a city as well if you want. This is basically pulling data from the monthly market metrics, which is available in the rapid stats on the Utah MLS. Again, I'll have a class that teaches you guys more about how to get data, how to use data, because now that you have a data machine, you can pull out things like this and give you the talking points or the social media points or your video scripts, you know, for the week, the month, you know, et cetera. So single family homes in Davis County, we are, let's see, year to date up 3.5 or 3.6%. And for condos year to date, we are up 2.1%. Davis County's had a pretty good year. All right. And then finally, Weber County. Anybody know where Weber County is? If you don't, it's okay. Steve here, he's just north of Weber County, and he's able to help any of your North Ogden, you know, they call it Tremonton. Is that what they call it? Yeah, those places. Talk to this guy, because I've never even had to go up there, because for 20 years, I just refer this guy all my deals there. It was really great. Anyway, you can see Weber County median sale price. Look at that. December over December was up just over 10%. Year to date, up just over 1%. And if we look at our condos, townhomes year to date, we are down about 3% there. On this market, I also every single week give you the national economic outlook for real estate. Subscribe to Housing Wire, as all of you probably should. On Housing Wire, I have the market tracker, which provides me a lot of forward-looking data. Forward-looking data are things like purchase application data that tells you what's going to happen in the next 30 to 90 days in terms of transactions. Pay attention to those things, because these are the things that drive our market, and it's the only indicator that we have really looking forward outside of just interest rates, okay? All of that is there for you. My 5 minutes is up. Have a nice day.
Love it. Thank you, Josh Stern. And with that, let's welcome up our loved team from Luminary. And we have someone new coming up as well, replacing Tori, because Tori's working on that public speaking back there. Yes.
Which one is that? Okay. Oh, so it's one of these. Okay, here you go. Tori is not replaceable.
Correct.
So no.
She's my ski touring partner.
I'm just a fill-in.
I do want to introduce, this is Ryan Schuneman. So Ryan's been with me 7 years?
A little over 8.
A little over 8. We've worked together for a long time. He's here today because we wanted to let you know about our Spanish-speaking part of our company. In fact, Ryan is 100% fluent in Spanish, and we have processors that are fluent in Spanish. We have underwriting teams that are fluent in Spanish. Our application system, our online application system can all be done in Spanish. So there's a lot of Spanish speaking stuff that you can do with us. But will you introduce yourself, Ryan?
Sure. Ryan Schuneman, like Mir said, I've been with him and Tori pretty much since I came back to the business about a little over 8 years ago. Prior to that, worked for an investment firm. And prior to that, I did loans when you could throw a piece of paper at the wall and it stuck.
Yeah,
it worked
subprime.
when there were no rules. So fluent in Spanish. I've hung out with some of you guys in Detroit when we went to Michigan, which was fun to visit our lender. And just here to meet more people and have fun with you guys and help your clients.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan will be here, so come talk to him after. We don't have a lot of time. I know we have to go fast because you have all these cool things happening. So we'll jump through this. I just want to show you a few quick things today. If we go to the next slide. Next slide. Okay, so I know there's a lot of jargon about what's going on, and we talked about how Trump had that move with they're going to buy bonds and rates got a lot better. But then we had a bunch of stuff happen last week where they announced that we're going to take over Greenland, and if you don't like it, then we're going to put more tariffs on you, and yada 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 yada. So geopolitical situations can fluctuate the market for us, right? Now, what's really cool though is we're still in that average spot. So you might have some momentum that goes this direction and momentum that goes that direction, but in the end, it kind of balances out. So other than an all-out recession or something really dramatic happens, like maybe a war with a country in the Middle East that could happen, things like that can jar the system a little bit more. But most of the time, we're going to digest it, really retain that stability. If you go to the next one, it was interesting because this is the 10-year, and actually up is bad on the 10-year treasury. And you can see the direct reaction to what tariffs mean, because more tariffs means more inflation means higher interest rates, and that snowball effect that happens. But I don't know if you saw Speaker Johnson was in London yesterday speaking, and there's a lot of communication still happening, and this is all part of a bigger picture. So we're going to focus on what we're doing in our lane, and as your clients tell you these kind of things, don't get caught up in the mix. Let's let them know, hey, we have fluctuations, but it doesn't mean we're still in a great spot, and the still rates are holding where they were holding before. Next slide. So we talk a lot about buyers here, and we talk about buyers agents and all those other sides, but you can actually use financing components with your listings and conversations. Has to do with seller credits and buyer incentives. Really what that means is, how do you talk to your sellers about what that does for a buyer and really explain to your buyer what they're getting from before. So a couple quick little things if we go here. So you can frame it really as a selling tool, right? Instead of talking to your seller at the fact that they have to give a discount, you're really talking to the seller and saying, hey, this is going to make your property sell faster. We know that there are more buyers in the market right now. There's more sellers than buyers in the market right now. So it's really kind of a buyer's market. So you're probably, if you have a listing that's been on the market, I think the day's average is like over 70 right now. And that's a little bit higher than what we'd like it to be, but that's pretty normal. And you can utilize that for yourself, right? If you use the conversation the right way. So make sure that they understand that this is something that will package it correctly. If you go to the next one, it's not a price reduction. A lot of times when you do a price reduction, that conversation is hard, right? Telling you, hey, we're going to do a price reduction. Let's do a $20,000 price reduction on your $500,000 listing. Well, that's a lot of money. But if I formulate that a little bit different, I don't have to call it a price reduction. I mean, it is, right? They're getting less money at the end of the day. But if you package it a different way, it also keeps the value of the neighborhood in place and makes it so you're giving something to the buyer, and your seller will most likely be a little bit more in tune. You guys are probably going over this in your listing appointments. If you're not, and you want to have a little bit more data behind it, we'll create flyers for you that shows exactly what it means, how you can advertise it, what it does, and we'll do all that marketing with you for you. We go one more. You could actually save the deal. It can really happen that suddenly it's like, oh man, they don't qualify because appraisal came in low, or other things that are happening to what's going on, and you have to adjust the financing because the deal is falling apart. Sometimes just adding some seller concessions to a transaction, it might be a little bit less money in their pocket, but they're already under contract. They've already gone through inspections. They've gone through different things. Now you're getting a call as a listing agent from the buyer's agent. Hey, we have an issue with financing. Well, there are ways to solve the financing issue just by adding a little bit of a concession into the picture. A lot of times we use concessions to offset repairs, right? Let's say, oh, I did a roof inspection and now my roof is going to cost me $8,000 for the brand new roof. Well, instead of spending $8,000 on the brand new roof, we can restructure your deal, take the $8,000, use it as a concession. Because if you don't know, if you start putting a lot of repairs on your rep C, you're going to encounter other challenges through underwriting with any lender, right? So there's ways that you can use seller concessions to even save the deal. So seller concessions are not a bad thing. They're definitely something that you should be talking with your listing people. One more. Okay, so here's where today's rates are. So pointing out to our VA special, it's just creeped above 5% this morning. And I think it's already come down actually since I did this. But this is a direct result of those geopolitical influxes. But we were seeing that 4.89. I think we had a 4.97 a couple of weeks ago. We were like right under 5%. And now we see a 5% and suddenly the world's changed, right? But if we really think about the math behind it, a 4.99 to a 5.08 on average is maybe $15 a month on your payment, between 50 and 20, depending on your loan amount. That means you're talking about a couple $100 a year, right? Like I spend more than that on an afternoon that I buy you drinks for. So a couple $100 a year shouldn't be something where someone's like, no, I don't want to do it. I want to wait. They really should do the math, help them figure out kind of where that sits, and help us help you by bringing them to us, and we'll kind of go over those options with you. Okay? Okay, thanks.
All right, y'all. And so we're moving right along because we're going to get to celebrating what an amazing year y'all had. So right now, we're going through our wants and needs. So anyone that has a listing coming soon, anyone that has any buyer needs, raise your hands. All right.
I have buyers who want to purchase a home in Provo. The heart wants what the heart wants, but what they need, they're very reasonable. They need 2,000 square feet or above. Their budget is 550. They are not picky. They have outgrown the home that they're in. So if you have anything in the Provo, they really want, but slightly outside is also reasonable.
I've got a new listing coming up in East Sandy, off of about 8900 South and about 2700 East. 2-car garage, good entry, one owner, cul-de-sac lot. It's a great house. It'll be in the mid sixes.
Coming soon, buyer needs. Or any.
Yeah, it's not specifically a buyer need or a listing need, but I have a few openings on our really awesome, very well run, super exciting events committee. We've got some exciting events that are coming up and we're excited to share them with you. And if you've ever been wanting to know how to run your own events, this is a perfect opportunity to get in and, kind of dive in and learn how to do it. So yeah, just come see me after a team meeting.
Any other wants? Any other needs? Not a want, but a need. We're breaking free. We're soaring, flying.
As she announced, yes, I did get a haircut. Okay. Trip Lane subdivision, the first of the 3 that I've got coming out, 12 lot subdivision in Murray. We've got the first two houses with the COs done. The third one is going to be ready within a week or so. We've got 3 more under construction that are in the framing stages that will be, 2 months down the road. And then we got our final 6. It's a 12-lot subdivision. The 2 that we've got finished now, move-in ready, mid-8s. They're going to go from the high 6s to the low 9s. But I could use some help on some open houses. I'm sorry, Murray. 5750 South, 700 West. There's an junior high called Riverview. If you go down Riverview, the side of Riverview, it overlooks, it's on the hillside overlooking Walden Hills, Walden Meadows, but we're right there.
And with that, just a reminder about the open house matchmaker email. So reply to that email and we'll get you matched up. If you have any specifications, let us know and we'll get you matched with the right person. And with that, we have our amazing sponsor, Cammie, coming right on up. While we're doing that, y'all, so the ski joring thing, it was honestly quite underwhelming, but they were fast. And there was a 6-year-old that got on a horse and was towing his sister and his father. And truly, he was this big on a horse and giddy up, let's go. And it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. So that part was really nice. And it was really nice to just breathe air over the weekend. I also went to Antelope Island. Sometimes I just treat this as like an open mic for me. I went to Antelope Island and did the Prairie Peak hike yesterday. Have any of y'all done that? It's so pretty. It is so pretty. If any of y'all are Lord of the Rings fans, I showed it to Tori earlier, but I also reenacted a scene from Lord of the Rings, and I was Smeagol. So it is a pretty entertaining video that I will only show you if you come up to me. With that, let's take it to Cammie.
All right. Oh, yeah, my voice isn't choppy either. So. Hi, I'm Cammie Jenkins. I'm with LGI Homes. We are located right now in Eagle Mountain area, and we're going to have some opportunities in Grantsville, and we have our opportunities in Santa Quinn right now. So I don't know if anybody knows about LGI Homes. Has anybody ever heard of us? You have, woo! Okay, so we are, they're a national home builder. They're in, hold on. Yeah, will you click for me? Thank you. So we are in 21 different states. We are new to Utah. We have been here about 3 years. So but we're moving right along. We primarily, maybe go to the next one. Let's see. This is gonna be really short, by the way. Okay, so I tried to do like a map. So we are right here in Eagle Mountain, obviously, and then we have communities down in southern Utah County, and then up, we will have some up in Grantsville, like I was saying. Okay. We are primarily, we like to focus on like the first time home buyer, those home buyers that may not have like the best credit scores. And so we have we're primarily a spec builder. So what you see is what you get. All of what we do include is all upgraded. Like we have LVP flooring throughout, granite countertops. We have stucco. Our front landscaping is included, full fencing on lots that are premium lots, but we don't add a premium to them. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. So 550, does anybody know what that means? Woo, yes, credit score. So we will actually write contracts with a 550 credit score in hopes, as long as the buyer qualifies financially, then we'll work on their credit score before closing. So we have the majority of our buyers are like those 550. And by the time they close, 6 months later, we have got them up to 620, whether it's, getting a cosigner or just helping them pay down or helping them guide them on paying down their credit card, stuff like that. So that's kind of a cool thing that LGI is willing to do. Yeah. So we do rate buy down on all loans, on all the loans, VA, FHA, conventional, the bonds. We will cover the majority of closing costs. So all we ask is that the homeowner come in with $1,000 earnest money and then $3,000 for closing cost, and that's it. Then they're in a home. So it's kind of cool like that. And then we also pre-qualify on site. So when you send your buyers to me, I will just do a soft pull on their credit to make sure we know what we're working with, and obviously see where their credit score is at. And so it's kind of neat that they'll do that. Also, we have contingencies. We will do risk-free contingencies. So that means if your buyers have a home to sell, LGI will take the earnest money, obviously, but if they don't sell their home within 90 days, or if they have to do an extension, they'll just get that earnest money back. So a lot of builders will just take half of it, but they'll just get that full $1,000 back. So it's kind of risk-free like that. We do have move-in ready homes. Like I said, we review on site, financing on site. I do all of the work. So this is like the easiest commission you'll ever make in your entire life. You could just call me and be like, hey, Cami, just send some buyers down, take care of them. And I'll be like, awesome, fill this registration out. I'll take care of them. And then you get paid. So, and we like to keep your relationship as well with your clients in good tact. So we're not going to do anything shady. Sometimes we do that. Not we, but sometimes agents do. So yeah, we have closings up to, as 21-day close. We offer you 2.5% commissions. And yeah, I think that's about it. So, and there's my lovely. We will be April. Yep. We're going to we'll have single family homes and townhomes out there. So yeah, yep, they are. Yes. Yeah, they range from, we have homes from 450s, a little bit under 450 up to like 650. Right now we have some premium lots that back up to the Ochre Mountains, where we'll be building 2 stories with walkout basements. So yeah, this one is an HOA. It's $80 a month. It's pretty. It's not very strict at all. It covers just like your normal snow removal. We do have $1.3 million worth of walking trails, and so that kind of helps keep up the maintenance of those as well. Our community, the way LGI builds, they always build in communities that are not through streets, so they're always tucked in, kind of the safer kind of feel. So right now in Eagle Mountain, they're kind of in between some protected hills and land. So it's really whoever's supposed to be there either lives there or is visiting there. So yeah, so it's just, $80 a month, super easy. Anybody else have any questions or? Okay. So if you have anybody, call me and I'll take care of them. And if you have any questions at all, I'm here to help. So thank you.
Thank you. All right, y'all. Who is ready to celebrate? Okay, I'm sorry. Is this thing on? Who is ready to celebrate 2025? We'll keep working on that as well. And y'all, I want to give a big shout out to Grace and Kinsey for putting all of this together. And they all printed certificates as well for our award winners. And I just want to start this off, y'all. KW Utah Realtors sold, let me get my Dr. Evil voice on, $1 billion in volume in 2025. So I'll put that on the Instagram. I'll work on my Dr. Evil impersonation. But y'all, all right, let's get ready to celebrate. Woo. So, production and business excellence. Our top team member based on volume is Ruben Gomez. And if you are here, we do have certificates for you, so come on up. Top team member based on units, Joe Reardon, 64.25, y'all. And top individual based on volume, Dana Conway. And based on units, Cameron Burnside. All right, breakthrough agent of the year, Danielle Leonardo. And our rookie of the year is Aaron Nakamura. Third. And our second is Shaylin Peterson. And the number one rookie of the year is Fernanda Hernandez. All right, our growth award goes to Caprice Gun, helping our market center and our agents grow, and Joe Reardon. And the first annual Josh Stern Award. We have a Lee Stern Award. We want a Josh Stern Award, and you won. And y'all, the Josh Stern Award is something that obviously Josh Stern embodies. Shocker. It is someone who really poured everything that they have into our agents through coaching, through trainings, through waking up on holidays, and just Monday mornings in general at 5:30 to do 40 weeks of market stats for us. So amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Josh. And then our Luxury Leader Awards, Dana Conway. And our Iron Closer Award, Linda Birch. And our Market Master Award, Heather Groom. Which, again, another shameless plug, not so shameless, but she is a panelist at Family Reunion as someone who has achieved MREA status. What does MREA stand for? Yes, there we go. We'll work on that one too. But y'all, if you've ever been curious about building a brand that attracts that clientele, that is exactly what she's talking about. So I'll see you there. Save you a seat. And then we have professionalism and client experience. Different category. I'm going to work on my award announcing. The Client Experience Award, Dana Conway. Google Gurus goes to Rick and Marita. Again, y'all, they shared this as their gratitude a couple weeks ago, but Google literally honored them for having one of the most robust Google reviews in the real estate industry. Then our Negotiator of the Year, Flavio Orlandini, accepted by his lovely wife. But I made eye contact with you back there. And our Contract to Close Excellence Award, Corey Miner. If we all chant Corey, maybe he'll come. Corey, 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 keep chanting. Corey, 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 Corey. Contract to Close Excellence. All right, thank you. Continuing. All right, I'm sweating. Culture, Leadership, and Contribution. Our Culture Carrier Award goes to Mike Walters. Y'all, Mike is amazing. And for those that don't know, through the merger, he gave up his cushy office space here so that he could spend more time getting to know the agents at the Fort Union office. And so he gave that up for a cubicle and both. So y'all, Culture Carrier, thank you, thank you, thank you, Mike. All right, our Vibe Award, keeping it vibey, is Zach Mason. Always raising the vibe. All right, and our Mentor of the Year goes to Emily Brace. And y'all, for those that don't know, Emily has taken it upon herself to meet all of the new agents and just take them under their wing and go on showings with them and bring them into deals and help them as well. And that's also another goal for her whole business plan for 2026. So, Mentor of the Year, Emily Brace. An honorable mention to Golden. All right, Collaboration Award is Miguel Gomez and KW Latino. And Leadership in Action Award goes to Shauna Winters. And the Engagement Excellence Award goes to Tony Hellman. And the Growth Mindset Award, Darren Bell. And Sunrise to Sunset, how poetic. That award goes to Tag. Might be in the office. All right, but he might be on a call, so let's not chant. All right, the Y4C2Ts. Our Win-Win Award goes to Lori Gee, who is in Hawaii right now, and I'm very jealous. An Integrity Award goes to Chris McGee. He might be on a call. He left us. Yeah, he was here. And Customers Always Come First, Dana Conway. And Commitment goes to Liz Leonard. And y'all, for those that don't know, Liz was literally in Bold, which is a very robust training program, while literally giving birth, not just while pregnant, while giving birth. And she was still making her calls. Reasons are results, am I right? All right, Communication goes to Mike Walters. And creativity, Kirsten Pierce. And teamwork, Jesus Agostino. And trust, Coco Zuniga. And equity, Revo Real Estate Team. Opportunities for all. Success results through people, Rick and Marita. In the Heart and Humanity section of the events program, Heart of the Office Award goes to Kim and Flavio. And our Resilience Award goes to Spencer Rathall. And the Community Impact Award, it's a great soundtrack. I love this. Goes to Anthony Borba III. And our Heart and Hustle Award goes to Rolando Gill. And Innovation and Visibility, the Brand Builder Award goes to Abode. Our Social Media Star goes to the Casa Group. And our AI Explorer goes to John Jordan. And our Future Forward goes to Lee Stern. And y'all, the reason for this, Lee has been in the business and has always been looking towards the future. And when AI started to become a thing, she created a mastermind group to really go over and go deeper into AI. Again, reasons or results. If you are not exploring AI, get on Lee's level. Tech and Systems Champion, Alan Walker. And Legacy and Future category. It's really hard to host these. Capped in 2025. We have so many people. So we're just going to look at the names to save me my voice. But y'all, look at all these cappers making 100% of their commission. Congratulations, y'all. And we welcome some cappers in 2025. Christine Oldno, Rolando Gill, Tawny Swenson, Dan Carey, Fred Retman, Rebecca Turpin, Steve Hansen, Anthony Borba, Darren Bell, Becky Harston, Heather Groom, Alex Hoker, Jordy Clark, Rosie Bain, Wes Christensen, and Tyler Pinman. Welcome to the family, y'all. And our 2025 ALC, again, thank you for all of the work that y'all put in. Justin Puchar, Chad Selmos, Chris McGee, Mike Walters, Liz Leonard, Samantha Schulte, Kirsten Pierce, Marita Del Rimple, Joe Black, Nate Sassy, Ashley Lindsay, Ilaria Serrano, Jordan McQueen, Claudia Clava, Lori Gee, Joel Frost, Cameron Bernstein, Jesus Valdespino, Haley Johnson, Shauna Winters, Dana Conway, Lisa Cacavella, Rachel Eliason, and Coco Zuniga. And our Icon Award goes to Liz Leonard. Truly iconic to be slinging deals while in the hospital giving birth. Our Legacy Award goes to Lisa Cacavella. And our Rising Star Award goes to Emily Matthews. And our Rising Leader Award goes to Abigail Mumady. Keeping you on your toes. End of year stats, y'all. Let's look. Highest closed homes. Rob Corcoran, number 2. And Claudia Clava, number 1. Our Care Bear, who donated consistently to KW Cares, is Chris McGee on every transaction, y'all. And our most contracts at once, Cameron Burnside. And our rock star student goes to Anna Alnunu. The biggest month with close volume. Look at that number, y'all. May. Let's beat it this year. So that work happens now for when it shows up in May. Let's get to 150. Y'all, 1,756 families helped this year. I'm going to let y'all read that number yourself. But over $1 billion in closed volume. Over 25 million in commissions made. Over 11,000, almost 12,000 in KW Cares. 1,860 for KW Next Gen. And then for KW Mid Valley Cares, $10,374, y'all. All the things. Most likely to answer at 9 p.m. Shocker, Lindsay and Dave. That doesn't mean call them on purpose at 9 p.m. Boundaries, everyone. But they are most likely to answer. Our referral connector always knows someone, Mark Nicholas. And then calmest in chaos, Shauna Winters. Best dressed, Barb Soli. Oh, high heel hero goes to Robin Eccles. Congrats to all of our winners, and thank you from the bottom of all of our hearts for an amazing 2025. And with that, oh, and we're out of here early. Go eat some chicken.